I had always believed my marriage to Rachel was solid. We had been together for over a decade, shared a home, and raised a child together. From the outside, everything seemed perfect. But over the past months, subtle signs began to unsettle me. Late nights, secretive phone calls, vague explanations, and a growing emotional distance. I tried to dismiss it as stress or fatigue, but deep down, I feared the worst. Then one evening, my worst fears were confirmed. I caught Rachel red-handed. She was with another man in our home, brazenly flaunting her betrayal. The shock hit me like a physical blow. The woman I had trusted and loved had shattered my world, and it happened right under my roof. For a moment I froze, unable to process the audacity of her actions. But soon, cold clarity took over. I knew that this betrayal required a response. Brutal, precise, and unforgettable. I started by documenting everything. Messages, photos, and videos were collected meticulously. Every detail mattered: the dates, the planning, the audacity of her deception. I needed undeniable evidence, both for legal protection and for strategic revenge. Once I had everything, I devised my plan. First, I confronted her lover, alone and away from our home. I presented the evidence, messages, photos, and videos, showing the full extent of his betrayal. The look on his face was priceless: shock, disbelief, and panic all at once. He had assumed he could manipulate and enjoy the affair without consequence. He was wrong. Next, I filed for divorce. Custody arrangements for our child were prioritized to ensure stability and emotional security. Financial settlements were calculated, not only to meet legal requirements, but also to reflect the emotional toll of Rachel's betrayal. She had gambled with trust, loyalty, and family, and she lost completely. But legal action alone wasn't enough. I decided that the ultimate revenge would be personal. I ghosted Rachel entirely. I moved out with our child, stopped answering calls, texts, and emails, and removed her influence from my life completely. The absence itself became punishment. She had no opportunity to manipulate, negotiate, or plead her way back. In the weeks that followed, I focused entirely on rebuilding stability and emotional security for myself and my child. Routine, support from friends, and creating a normal environment became my priorities. Rachel, meanwhile, faced the consequences of her audacity. Her credibility, reputation, and influence over my life were destroyed. The exposure of her affair, combined with legal and social fallout, ensured that she could not escape accountability. Reflecting on the ordeal, I realized that true revenge isn't about dramatic confrontations, public humiliation, or shouting matches. It's about strategy, timing, and reclaiming control. By documenting the affair, confronting her lover, filing for divorce, and disappearing from Rachel's life, I ensured that the consequences were swift, undeniable, and permanent. Rachel had assumed she could cheat without repercussions. She was wrong. Her choices reshaped our lives, and through careful, calculated action, I reclaimed dignity, control, and the ability to rebuild a future free from deception. In the end, this story is one of betrayal, strategic revenge, and personal empowerment. A cheating wife believed she could act without consequence, but evidence, legal action, and decisive withdrawal ensured justice was served. Rachel and her lover gambled with trust and lost. The lesson was clear: betrayal has consequences, and some actions cannot be forgiven, forgotten, or ignored.